doing this for like 2.5 years, and I'm the only one that does it. No, we shouldn't. Because I'm leaving. It's because I'm leaving. I'm leaving in the end of July, so this is kind of bittersweet. I'm really excited to be reading, and I'm really excited to be here, but at the same time, for like the past 48 hours, I've been really sad that I'm going to be leaving it. Mostly because I'm really excited to start my PhD. I think I'm still in shock that I'm going to get paid to do so. I'm really excited, but it's scary to go from a community that the literary community here has embraced me so warmly. Maybe not at first, but we got there. And it's been so warm and so welcoming, and you guys are so important to me. That it's going to make it all that much harder to be unpacking boxes by myself in a community where I don't know anybody yet. I don't know where the good pizza is. It's like the first thing, Target and Taylor Pizza. So it's going to be really weird to not have that. Everybody knows here by now, I think, what a sticker on time I am, so I'm going to be watching myself. So I have a bunch of poems I want to read. I'm going to read from my new book, Quick Draw, which I think people are like, oh, I have till August to get it because it's not actually shipped until August 10th. But you are mistaken. Next Friday, June 15th, is the end of my advanced sales period. Every copy sold before then determines the press run. So I've been trying to get businesses and individuals to buy copies of the book. It's only $12 a piece, which is pretty nice. The incentive that the publisher gave me is that it's only $1.99 shipping before the 15th. So if you order, my thanks to you. If I still live here, I would hug you. I'm kind of a huggy person in the literary community. So I have a couple of poems from Quick Draw, and I also have some new work and some old work that wasn't in my first chapbook. So I always tell my students to be brave at reading, to read something that's new. And I don't mean that you should be careless, that you should be reckless with your work, but you should be brave, and something doesn't have to be perfect in order to connect with someone and communicate with others. So this is new. I think it was a couple of days ago that I started working on this. This is called Alcove. Your third time at war is sometimes an alcove, where I can sit and watch the yard grow without smelling moss, or thick gutter water, or the ridiculous yellow squash blossoms billowing like old grocery bags. Now this room is my own. I can hear creatures you once said never spoke. A moth dying in the narrow space between two panes of a window. Mice planning kitchen raids behind the wallpaper. A brown spider who makes the sound of shoulders being rained on. I gently unfasten those primitive snaps that keep me inside this body. Those nearly invisible hooks and eyes running down my spine. The longer you are gone, the better I get at holding my arms up to dress and undress, pulling zippers, unclasping bracelets one-handed. I leave my body at the table and move around the house like moonlight, there and not there, a light not bright enough to read by. In the alcove where it is impossible for you to visit, I watch without eyes as the yard drinks up more than is good for it. There's a book of Neruda poems on the yellow end table, and inside 1,000 promises weep with their mouths open. I can read all night and still feel square-shaped. My poor body slumps at the table like she's fallen asleep over tea. If I go back to her, it is only because I pity her, because I don't want to leave her alone inside her empty house. And then I thought I would read the title poem